Title: Sugar Bear, Pimp's Shocking Guilty Plea, a grim tale of horrific crimes and justice. In a stunning twist of events, Somori Moses, a notorious figure in the underworld, who goes by various aliases including Sugar Bear, has confessed to a string of harrowing crimes that include the brutal murder of his girlfriend and the trafficking of multiple women into the world of prostitution. This bone-chilling saga unfolded in the Eastern District of New York, where Moses finally chose to confront his dark deeds. The nightmarish chronicle began on January 13, 2017, when prosecutors unveiled the gruesome details of Moses's savage attack on Leandra Foster, which ultimately led to her tragic death within the confines of their shared apartment. Following this horrifying act, Moses resorted to macabre methods involving a saw and a knife to dismember Foster's lifeless body. In a disturbing twist, he disposed of her remains at a sanitation site in the Bronx, New York. The investigation took an even more sinister turn when law enforcement officers stumbled upon the severed head, hands, and feet of Foster concealed within a deep freezer at Moses's Brooklyn residence, with a foot bearing the name Somori etched onto it. Somori Moses, at the age of 47, chose to make a shocking revelation on September 15 by entering a guilty plea, marking a pivotal moment in the quest for justice. It's worth noting that in a prior trial held in 2019, Moses was found guilty of concealing a corpse and criminally negligent homicide but had managed to evade a murder conviction. However, his return to the legal arena, this time facing federal charges including murder linked to sex trafficking, compelled him to acknowledge his guilt. His confession marked the inaugural instance of an individual being convicted under this newly enacted federal statute. In the absence of his apprehension on these federal charges, Moses would have been eligible for parole in May 2022. During his previous trial, Moses had admitted to the gruesome task of dismembering Foster's remains but vehemently denied being responsible for her death. Furthermore, he provided disturbing insights into his dark history, confessing to functioning as a pimp for over 2 decades, subjecting his victims to brutal violence.